Siyabonga xa simshayeleni izandla uPastor Ntombi Yezu. Kuningi sifanele sikufunde and namhlanje sifundile. If kukhona kodwa onembuzo about iQMS by the show of hands ungawubhala umbuzo wakho phansi then sizoyihambisa kumfundisi then after bese eyayiphendula yonke. Okuphi ocabanga ukuthi kuzonisebenzela. Is it ukuthi nibuze manje or to write it down? Sisebenzisa lento ade isho manje PDCA siyaplana manje. Uthini sithe sibhala phansi or sisho manje? Abathi sisho manje sibuza manje imbuza baphakamisa izandla. Sibhala phansi. Yes, thank you so much. Siyafunda bazalwane la asizile enkonzweni sizofunda. If usifunda siyakhululeka ngisho nasesontweni ke lethu siyaphakamisa ngisho imibuzo sisho imibuzo meyikhona ngithi so sikhululekile bafethu sifuna ukuphuma la sesazi. Size la ukuze sizofunda singahambi singaqinisekisanga ukuthi senzani. Yes, thank you so much mfundisi. Esikhathini sika manje ke manje sobiza ubaba uHangi Mr Hangi sizothi church going digital. Angithi ningenibone bazalwane ukuthi nako online siyafunda online siyabukela ubaba sihlele emakamereni ethu sihlele ema dining room ethu si enjoy inkonzo so uzositshela kabanzi church going digital ngicela simshayeleni izandla. Okay, sizobe sibuka nje la kumabona kude. Amen.
Sabonani Bazaran. Sorry. My name is Roland Hangi. I'm the one who's the tech lead here at CARR Nation International Hosted. So I deal with anything regarding technology and improvement of the church. Anything the church needs to move on another level regarding technology, I'm the one who's in charge. Any department, finance, admin, I deal with it. And today my presentation, it should be more practical because sometimes it's good to plan, but implementation has become very critical. I like to be an implementer. When we plan something, we execute. And when during the execution, when there's a problem, we don't throw away what we plan we're supposed to do. We deal with the situation until that thing is implemented. So those are the things that we're going to work on it. And my presentation is divided by 3 types. Today I will explain to you why we're going digital. And then my second type presentation is going to be the admin and the finance system. We want to move the admin and the finance system on the digital level. And the third part is going to be the Passover is going to be digital. It means that the payment, the registration, everything, we want to take it on the digital level. And I'll give you the reason why we want to take it on that level. Yeah. In the meantime, I would like you to, those who have the smartphone, this is a password. I'll show you the reason why we want a password. Sophia 2020, if you have your cell phone, you can connect with our Wi-Fi. So we'll be more practical. Capital letter, Sophia 2022. Sophia with PH 2022. We done. Yeah. Beside church, I'm a cloud support engineer, technical analyst beside the church. So actually now I'm certified cloud support engineer worldwide. So I can deal with anything regarding moving the company in the cloud. So I can assist the company to move their system in the cloud, not an individual, a company. Vodacom, MTN, those big companies. So I deal with cloud system with Amazon Web Services. So this is what we'll cover. Why we are going digital. What are the digital platforms? What does it mean going digital? The thing to know by going digital by CARR Nation. And the kick-off step of going digital. Equip people to use the new technology and select the right tools. So those are the things that we will cover in our topic. So let's go. The digital platform, I'll be explaining. So the notes are here, I'll send you the notes. I'll be explaining. What is the digital platform? Actually, the digital platform is where we're trying to understand what are your everyday need of you guys are doing on your daily basis. What are your challenges? And after discover your challenges, we try to resolve your problems. You see, like today, people, most of the time, you don't go buy pizza. You sit on your home, you order a pizza online. And then there's a delivery of your pizza at home. So we see that people, instead of going to the pizza shop and stand on the queue, we're trying to eliminate those gaps. Because people don't want to wait. Nowadays, people, they don't want to wait. They want to be on the hurry. So you want to be on the hurry. We understand you. We study your behavior also. You don't want to be on the hurry. Let us use this tool. Let us create something that's going to help you not stand on the queue, but deliver something next to your door. And then we use that thing to make money. So technology, digital world is about understanding your behavior. Whatever you see what is happening in nowadays with machine learning, artificial intelligence, we understanding what you guys are doing every day on your cell phone, on the internet, what we are searching. We understand your need and then we're giving you straight to your face. We're giving you, this is now. Okay, I don't want to go there, I don't want to go there. You don't want to go to overseas. Okay, you can just punch your card and we'll deliver to you. So we're trying to solve your problem. We're trying to solve where you are lacking, where you see that it's impossible for you, but we make it possible. That is the reason why this is the digital platform. We're trying to solve ikingunayo. Yeah, so digital in this, I'm trying to bring now the digital system in the church life, in our daily life. You see, we are in the corporate now. I'm trying to customize it. Let's make it. How can you use digital in the church? How can you work? Behind every Sunday service, there is an operation, a full-time operation. Likely, we are the staff who deal with the full-time at church here. It means that when the pastor is preaching, we deal with admin, we deal with finance, usher, and security, everything. So we need to understand exactly what is a support system, a support team. I've been 14 years on IT support. I think 6 years now I'm on support on church ministry. So I understand the support system, how it works. I know exactly in each and every department what's going on. So after understanding those behaviors, I say, let's create something that's going to make our life easy. Because end of the day, we want to come to church, serve the Lord, and listen to the word of God. Not that coming to the church and we're busy, we can't even hear what the pastor is preaching. Sometime on Sunday I'll come out here, I don't even know what pastor was preaching. I need to catch up while I'm home. Because you're busy. Because while you are here, your eyes not even listening to the pastor, you listen to the problem that you deal with it. So we sit and say, no, we want all of us to enjoy the church. Even though we are serving, but we want to serve smart by having more time to fellowship with God. So if you are a pastor, being a pastor doesn't mean that you only finish preaching here in the pulpit. After you finish to preach, there's another service. So as a pastor, you need to understand, you need to know, I need to get hands on all those things going on. I need to understand how can I improve after preaching. My sermon, it doesn't need to live here. People need to know it. You need to spread it. Yeah, especially if you're a pastor, you have a bigger vision. How can you make that information, that sermon that you're preaching, everybody need to know it? How can you send this information to the radio, to the TV, on the internet? So you need to get involved. Not like, anga shumaela pela, anything, other thing it does, you limiting yourself. So only the member of your church will know you, and the church won't grow. Well, for you to understand as a pastor, if you want to make your church to grow, you need to understand the operations system of your church, how it works, how people are working on your church, supporting your system so that the church can grow. Even your sermon that you're preaching can go on another level. Yeah, here, what does mean by going digital? Before we did what you need to know about going digital means that more than just having a website or having a full-time strategy, mean that CARR Nation offer a range of ways going online. Yeah, going digital is not only about having a website or having an app, but it's more about we want to ensure that the system, the sermon is being spread away in every way. And we want to also ensure that we're sending the relevant information to people, what people are receiving outside there. And we also want a member and the staff who are working can focus on listening to the sermon. Not only finance, I like Cameroon, Pagat. They are close there. They can't even listen to what the pastor is preaching. We want them to enjoy the service as well. So I came up one time and discovered, said, no, we want everybody to be free, even though they are serving. Sit and enjoy pastors preaching, but even though they are working. So they have to work smart. It means that I have studied your behavior. I understand what are the needs of the church that we are dealing with on our every Sunday. So let's make it more easy, enjoyable. Here, what are the strategies that involve? A clean look, friendly user website that can help members to register the event, give, and more. So on going digital, we need something. Those are the tools that will require a website. A website means that somebody, when you go to the website, will find everything regarding Mount Zion CARR Nations. Oh, the vision of Mount Zion CARR Nation, the objective, the involvement, ministry, everything is there. It's explained how the Mount Zion CARR Nation works. So even though you, as a worker, you don't have more information to explain, you can say maybe the person who comes for the first time, for more information, you can go to our website. We need to know the website, www.mountzioncarnation.org. There you'll find everything regarding the Mount Zion. And then we also think about whenever there is an event, we can publish information on the social media. We can publish those posters on the website, even on WhatsApp group that we normally do, sending you all the news on social media. Look at today. I remember when I came in 2016, the church, they used to spend a lot of money on radio and TV, especially on radio. We on highway radio, Inanda FM, Imbokoto FM, it was a lot of money. When I look at the budgets, like, wow, this is a lot of money. How can you do to reduce this cost? Yeah. But nowadays, whenever there was an event, oh mama, no baba, they need to go all the way to those radio stations to make an event. Now we're going to have a function, 1, 2, 3. And they have to spend those money every week. And you find the budget that was going out, it was too much. I said, let us introduce social media. Because the social media is a way of communication. Is some of the tool that is trending and is Yaduma. And when we started, it was quite difficult. People, a lot of criticism, no, this thing, the image of the pastor is going down. I say, yes, the image of pastor is going down because we just started now. With the team, with no knowledge, nothing. So I have to train them I accept them to make mistake. I allow them to be free. But when they are making mistake, we are correcting from our mistake. We are learning from our mistake until we become the best church in the Loxians. I think before looting, we were number one church at Inanda where everybody they were like proud to come to church. Like, hey, let's it's like Abalungu. Because of the work we were doing, but when we started, there was a lot of criticism. So we didn't look at the criticism. We're focusing on the goal. And if we look at today, they don't need to go to the radio station to pay for an advert for them to have a function. We use our platform to advertise. We use only our platform, which is cost of free. I just design a post, and then we have our social media, we spread, and then we got full here. Yeah. Why? The power of social media. That is how we started. It starts slow, but you need to start somewhere. You're going to have a lot of criticism. You don't mind about those criticisms. The criticism, you need to take it as a learning curve for you, for us to move forward. Even what we're going to introduce today, I know we're going to have a lot of people who try to sabotage it, but we're not going to move backward. We're going to move forward. We're going to look at, this is your beta. Your beta is 7. So, okay, what was not working? That's where I'm going to take what you guys are saying. It won't going to make me feel bad. I want to say, when it's like this, it means that there's something I need to go back, correct my code, and then improve the situation so that next time it will improve. I'll give you an example. Look at like the ATM bank deposit. When it started, everybody were rejecting it. I learned to, let's say, FM, ama ATM deposit, and technology. But your feedback allowed the bank to close that thing. No, they were continuing. Instead of them stopping it, they employ people who are going to support you to make you understand how to make a deposit at the ATM. So you were criticizing, they were learning from your critic. It didn't make them to stop what they were doing because they have a vision. They know this is the way we want to go. This is how we want to go be. I'm giving another example of UNISA. UNISA, their vision is to go digitally. Luckily, by mistake, by chance, COVID came, everybody is supposed to write exam online. And they were forced to change whatever they do, exam, you can do it at home. There were a lot of challenge on the 2020 when they're doing the examination. But they never stopped. Now look at the COVID is finished. UNISA didn't want to go back on the old traditional system. They say, we're going to stick online because this is our vision. Because they have a vision. When you have a vision, the feedback of the client, it doesn't stop you to move on your vision. You look at the feedback, you look at the comment, the critique, good or bad, it'll help you to improve for a better system. It doesn't mean that if you guys are complaining, I need to stop what I'm doing. I need to remain where I'm going. It means that I'm not going to move forward. So the best way, you give me feedback, positive and negative, but I'm going to look at those feedback for me to correct the mistake. What is in my system? So those are the things that we are here. We have a website already. Actually, we have a donation where you can donate online with swanemsomi.com. So we're still trying to improve with the CARR Nations. But with Baba, it was more faster because there's some other thing we can't say here. Yeah. Yeah. A second part, we also have the app where I think you guys have seen during lockdown, we were broadcasting every day. And then we try to emphasize people to pay at the bank. Every time to pay at the bank. I think the church sustained, even though we are not going to church, the church trying to sustain to pay a little bit of his debt and his stuff during those times. And we found out that this is the best way to go. This is the way everybody needs to familiar to make a deposit at the bank. People need to familiarize with this digital system. Other companies, they are doing so. The university, I'm giving an example of UNISA because I studied at UNISA. At UNISA, they stopped making payment with your fee school. It's been like 5 years ago. You can't pay your fee school at UNISA at the teller. There's no teller. Either you're paying online or you go make a deposit. So we're trying also to make the church to be familiarizing making a deposit at the bank. Now we're trying to bring you, maybe sometimes I see that even though we're giving the bank deposit, we see that it's still some lacking. How can we do? I'm trying to analyze standing your behavior. We want to bring you something closer. We're going to design an app which is now with the Passover. You're going to make your deposit of your Passover on the app. You just punch your card, you type you take your card, you put those digital, you make a payment, you check out same time. So you say, ngesikhathi uhambe bank, ikhona iqueue, angisazi banking, ini bank deposit esemonza yona. You see all those things. You just put your card, you check out on the app, same time. Thatha imali yakho. That's what we are trying to do. We wanna all your complaint, we are trying to resolve it. Yeah. And the easy way to give online, we're going to have an easy way to give online, like I was explaining. We want to give you all the type of making payment, donations, offering, your tithe. So we want to make you closer. Even here, I think I launched it last Sunday. When you're watching your Baba online, like on Sunday, on YouTube, you see where you comment, Amen. If you watch on YouTube, where you comment, you say, Amen, Hallelujah, glory to Jesus. All those comment. Where you comment there on YouTube, there is a $S. When you click on that $S, instead of saying Amen, you can also put the money. You click that button, it gives you 10 rand, 14 rand, 20 rand, 30 rand. You see, like sometimes you do mala, you take 50 rand, you let a basket. Yeah, I want now you when you do sekai, amen. You fage katlako. You check out la pan. Yeah, because people they are not coming to church. So what can we do? How the man of God is gonna survive? Because you need to pay internet for you to watch. So we understand that, abafuna uyenza esontweni. Okay, nathi so siyangena esontweni ekhaya lakho. We are coming to your house. We put that button for you to donate. So Sunday when you're watching online, just have your card in your corner. You don't need our banking details. Just put your card, and then when you see that Duma, instead of you can't come here at church, give Baba 50 rand or 100 rand, just check out. Put your card, click by that sign dollar, you see the price. It starts by 14 rand, 2 pesos. So you just click and then you check out and the man is siatat. YouTube, I see making the YouTube, he pay us with no problem. So those are the things that we are trying to solve. And then on the project management system to help the church and staff to move the thing forward, we created a simple system for you, for a startup. We didn't want to go very high level. Let's start with Excel, where it's going to give us a report of the finance, and then on the admin, it's going to give us the capturing of the data of the member, the number of member here in the church. Yeah. Going digital represents a significant shift for CARR Nation. That is why it is important to prepare and to think through what the shift could look in our community. It's very important to us, especially since we are in COVID and we don't want to move on the traditional way. We don't want to find ourselves in one day, rather, when you come here, there must come a few coins, but the big amount, it's already at the bank. We are safe. Rather deal with the bank than deal with the thing. Those are the most important things. We're trying to reduce cash on hand. Yeah. The thing like we like to know about going digital, it will take a second for some of the members to pick it up. Others they're like, we see a hamba. Swamba now. Abanye, it takes them time. But like they still need more training to adjust. We are here to help you. We will ensure that we equip you with a lot of information, and we will ensure that we repeat it continuously until you get it. And we keep on doing it. And Abanye, they were like, no, as phone, we're not going. Other, they were trying to sabotage. So we are aware of those people. We already study the behavior. We're going to have those type of feedback. Those are the feedback that we receive. This is how we prepare to accept the feedback. If it can be even the worst case scenario, we are aware of that. We already found a way how to solve it. Going digital is going to save us time. More time. A lot of time. Me now, most of the work I do, it's a work of 20 people, but I do it alone. Why? Because of digital. With digital, sometimes I don't need to be there. It's a lot about automation. Everything out. You remember there used to be like at 8 o'clock there's a service. You think that I'm there with Baba. I'm not there. I'm by my house now. Because I already automate. I automate maybe for a week. Now I will sit at home. I'm also watching. Oh, Kanje. I'm enjoying that because automation, it saves you time of you sitting. Gabriela is doing this, I can't come there. But with the technology, it saved my time. I just come there, we make a shoot with Baba, we shoot the service, and then I record, and then I put it online, I automate it. With this platform, there's a lot of automation. Automations mean that I save it on the system so that I know at 8 o'clock it's going to play by himself, even if there's a load shedding. But it's already on the cloud, it's going to play. The load shedding is not everywhere. Yeah. So it can be load shedding in La Pana, but La, I got load shedding. So you are waiting for the service, and oh no, can load shedding as Kwazukoba live. We solved that problem. It saved more time, so that the information is there. So I'll be also having my own time to do my other things, and it also saves energy. So I do other work is supposed to be 2 or 4 people. I'll do it by myself. So that is what we're trying to go online. It reduced number of people working on the system on hand. And then, have you ever seen, since we're going online, there are new people that you never seen. You didn't even invite. You never even evangelize when. But you have a bone and son train. Why? Because of the social media, because of this technology. When we're trying to be consistent on digital, and other members are watching us. Right now, we are busy sitting here. There's someone who's busy on Sonim Somi website and social media watching. And then you see there's other questions. Please, where's this church? And then already when he's trying to find out to get all the information there, you see the website, you see the number, you see the WhatsApp number, you see someone from Norway, please, can you send me a location? You will ask yourself, where did he get these things? You don't even know because of the technology. It's also assist your church to grow without you advertising. You don't want to go evangelize it or say, oh, Funo Hamba, okay, let's use the technology. We advertise. And Baba's online buyers are because of what we do. Yeah, those are the things that like I was explaining, those are the things that we're trying to go online. We're trying to move from the old system to new system. We want us to adapt. We want the church to adapt to these new things. We don't want to I learn to learn the corporate world. But the church we still want to see on the old style. Everything is old style. But when you go outside, you see, when you come to church, you see everything is digital. Hey, lapana sabalungu. Let's be abalungu in the black community. Let's make the black community, when Mulungu come here, like, hey, I'm confused. I'm in the right place. I remember when we were in Lapana, like, a lot of white people, they will come there. They're like, hey, this is a church at Chinanda. I remember the pastor of city, he'll come there. He was like, wow. He didn't believe it. Why? Because we want to make it as a better place. So what you have learned here is expect when you go digital, know here what are the best practices we kick off to this transition. Get everyone involved. like what we're trying to do here, especially you guys on the admin and the finance. We want you guys to get involved. We want you to know. Remember, what I'm trying to explain here is not even what we are about to start. I'm giving you first to understand why we are going digital. I want you guys to put it in mind. It's not like we want to be fancy on the digital. We want to make our life easy. We want us to fellowship God. We want all of us to listen the sermon of pastor when he's preaching. So, first step, I need to get you involved to understand why are we going digital? What are the reasons why we want to move digital? The first thing, we want to all fellowship. We don't want here to come at church, see business, this is on twin. Sometimes you even feel like, yeah, I mustn't even serve because of owner's card. When you come at church, you don't even enjoy the church because you need to be ngalap. But because when you move digitally, it's going to be just a one button. I will just demonstrate to you here, especially with the finance. It's just a one button, and then you will enjoy it. Yeah, I say about save time from the manual work, paperwork to the digital. You no need to write down. And with the technology as well, the key word why companies are moving forward, because they want to reduce costs. They want to reduce costs and maximizing profit. Same thing with the churches here. We don't need to spend much money on paper, stationery. What the technology has helped us to reduce all those costs. Instead of buying envelope every day, but when we're paying digital, we weren't going to buy those envelopes anymore. We weren't going to need envelope anymore because everything goes online. Why don't you need to buy envelope? And membership, we don't need to have a form of filling the form of membership. The admin's going to be there, and then capture, Iban Kamalak, and take your picture, directly you save, and it's on the system. So we're going to reduce paperwork. It's the money we spend on buying envelope. The box of envelope is like $350 to make a box. So can you imagine every month we need to have like 2,000 rand goes on buying envelope. So that money, it means that it's not this one. And then there's another money as well. Maybe let us say we need to buy for printing the application form for a membership. We need at least 10 boxes of paper. How much is it? So it means that we can budget maybe, let us say, on stationery, almost 10,000 rand. So that 10,000 rand, we can do something else. So I'm speaking like this because I'm involved on the daily operation of the church, so I know the cost. So you budget at least 10,000 rand on stationery. So this is a lot of money that you need to find a way, how can we reduce? Because technology is about reducing the cost, maximizing profit. Yeah. Most of companies, if you go, companies are moving online because of the need to maximize profit and the need to reduce cost. A lot of people are losing jobs because of that. I give you an example, I do the work of 20 people in one person. Other company, Standard Bank, the other people are coming out because of that. Automations. Something it was done manually, now is the computer is doing it. You don't need to be there. The tailor, they no longer have job because the ATM, you don't need to pay ATM every month. So the machine, you don't just hire a system analyst, is going to do the calculation and then automate the ATM, and ATM does everything and calculate everything automatically. It saves them the cost. This is the fixed cost that they have. They rather invest on the fixed cost than have an operational cost that you need to pay every month. The fixed cost is mean that I rather spend money on the laptop, on the internet. The laptop, I know I can have it for 5 years without having a problem. And then in internet, I need to pay 300 rand every month. At least I know my expenditure is 300 rand for internet every month. Than having someone every day who I need to pay 5,000 rand every month. Just imagine from 5,000 rand every month to 300 rand. You see the difference? Yeah. That is the reason why people are losing jobs. because of automations. Those are the things that we want to implement at church. We want to cut all those costs, especially on the stationery, everything regarding stationery. We want to reducing by buying laptop for the admin, and then buying laptop for the finance. All the system of the finance is on the internet. We're going to spend money on internet. The data for rain is 300 rand. We're going to bring it here, and then they work, and we finish. And we don't want to use your time. We want to use your time when you're at church only. When you go home, you enjoy with your family. We want to utilize it only on Sunday, so that you must have a free time of you. So those are the things that we will need. We need a laptop, we need an app which is we already created, and we also need the technology tool platform, the platform where we're going to use. And like WhatsApp, we're no longer advertising on TV, we're no longer advertising on radio. We're using our social media, which is powerful. I can send one button, a broadcast message, it goes to everybody. Who doesn't have a bank account of Mount Zion? Unless you are not your number is not on WhatsApp. We're trying to bombard you with your bank account of Mount Zion. We must say, hey, ang bank account of Mount Zion. Even though we will keep on bombarding you with the bank account, we think as well, no, let us bring you closer. You don't need a bank account, you just need your card. You just need the app. You put that app, you check out. So no, other people, they're struggling to save the account number on the app. No, we see, technology is still a problem. Okay, let's make it easy for you. You can check out like you check out your pizza, right? Yeah. Most of people know how to buy a pizza. And most of people have Netflix. Who doesn't have Netflix? Most of people have Netflix. How to subscribe to Netflix? This is how Baba, with the joining with the Deliverance Academy on YouTube. You join Baba's Academy like you join Netflix. So we use the same system that big companies are using, we're utilizing to the church. Same platform, same style, same security system, everything is the same. The only difference is here you're donating to the man of God. But supporting his ministry via YouTube, 100 rand a month. You can cancel it anytime you want. Like Netflix, you can cancel your contract with Netflix whenever, and you can come back whenever. With Baba as well. When you feel like tired canceling the 100 rand, you can cancel it. When you feel like come back, you can come back. So there's no contract is bound you. Yeah. For the church staff, the equipment may look like establishing the onboarding process of new employee to use the digital project management system. That is what we're trying to bring you on board. Because you're the one who's going to be our support system. We're going to be the support team. Me now will be like there controlling what are the mistakes, but you guys will be assisting the church, our member to maybe to register online if they are failing. It's not like you want to use this, maybe they are failing of understanding the process, but I make it more easy, but you can assist them if maybe you assist them. Not like making them to go to the old style. You need to emphasize this is the way we are going. That is why we're trying to make you understand these things. And then run the one-time workshop using the new tools and technology. Those are the workshops that we are doing. We want you guys to understand. This is what we want to this is how we want to go. We want you to make you aware of what we are doing. We don't want you to be surprised. This is how it look like. And nobody knows what's going on. And when they ask you, do you know about this thing? I say, no, I don't know. So lack of communication also bring barrier of what you're trying to improve. Willing and open to answer questions from staff member that may need little extra help. We are here to give you extra help. If after here we're going to have session on Zoom because we can't reach all of you, we cannot come all the time here. So you like get busy. Okay, we also understand your business. Or say, okay, we're going to reach you at your home. Let's give us a time. We run the system. So from the church, because we speak about as a staff who's going to support the system, okay, let's look at the side of the member who will be using the system. We have to provide them a clear and easy follow step on that system of using the digital platform. Our system we build, it needs to be user-friendly and easy when they are filling the applications. I think those who are on the group of Passover, I did send the testing of the app. When I sent it, it wasn't not because I wanted you guys to wow, but I wanted your feedback. I wanted to see the reaction, how you're going to react toward the app. Because your feedback, your criticism is going to help me to improve it. So the feedback, the summary of the feedback that I received there, it was no, it's user-friendly, easy. The steps were very easy. So for me, it's already a success because I didn't want to create something that's going to confuse people. The step must be easy and simple to understand. Those are the main goal. We want something to be easy for you. Not something that's going to, when you lie, already is the problem. So when the feedback, the step, you're like, no, it's easy. For me, it was a success. Other things, it's a bonapambil. And then we need to keep on reminding people like, no, this is what we're doing. This is the app. Download it and do this and do this. Like Baba always come every Sunday is going to say, please download our app. Keep on reminding, emphasizing the same thing. Emphasizing, removing the option to do on the paper and offering an assistant, a church member who may need help online tools. Like this paperwork. Like I say, we want to reduce the cost. A lot of paperwork, it's required a lot of stationery, paper, pen, using to have visa manje. So we're trying to reduce all those things. When we have only one laptop, there's our admin there. He doesn't need any paper. Bank Kamalak, Spong, cell phone number, bye-bye. No paperwork it was required. But if it was a paperwork, we're supposed to have first provide a pen and provide the paper. And if we have 1,000 people, we have to do the paperwork, you see the cost. So with the computer, we just need the computer and the internet. Our monthly payment for internet is 300 rand. So we save a lot. Yeah, going digital is not mean about adding extra step. It's removing the step, actually. We're trying to remove a lot of number of you on the team. Like we mustn't have a huge number because we need to support the system. Only 2 or 3 people. You see, like this, the way we design the system, we can manage even one person for all 11 branches. They can manage the system. We send, we tell Mazarani, please download this app, fill the application online. I don't need so many staff to support. We can manage it on the central with one person. Just go, ban. And here on Sunday, every day the pastor only emphasize, please download the app. This is where you're going to pay your tithe. This is where you're going to do your thing. And everything is going there. Yeah. It's going there. And to go there, it's automate. I don't need to calculate nothing. Your name is there, everything is appeared there. Me now just need the report. Printing the report. That's it. So it's reducing the cost and give us time to fellowship with God. We want you to enjoy the service. We want you, when you come, Baba is preaching, all your focus are there. You know after the service you aren't going to have much job. Your work is 30 minutes, you finish, you go. Yeah, selecting the right tool, I already spoke about it. Yeah, thank you. Let's have a 5-minute break and then we go to the practical.